Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're not gonna make a huge sort of makeover or anything like that. A lot of you guys know I am getting ready to sell Sequoia. It's actually already listed for sale. Haven't got too many hits on it yet, but I wanna do something to just kind of make it look a little better. I own it for right now. I like to take pride in my vehicles. So I'm gonna make some changes on the vehicle, not big ones, small ones, and we're gonna transform the front end, if you will. Let's see how this goes and let's see how this looks. So here's the front end of the Sequoia as it sits. You guys can see the V8 badge is silver and the Toyota badge is black. That's because I actually peeled the plastic dip off of that V8 badge, and honestly it looks way better. So my game plan for today is to peel off all the black on the Toyota badge, which I think is going to look really good. And the second thing, which I'm skeptical about, I don't know how it's going to look, is the headlights. We are going to do an angry eye kind of headlight design. I've got vinyl wrap and we're kind of just going to go, you know, across the way or something like that. See, the clear coat is starting to fail up here on the headlights. That's what that is. Those aren't smudge marks or anything like that. They are, yeah, it's starting to fail. So, I mean, figured I may as well. And honestly, I think it could look pretty cool. I've got some gloss black wrap actually over here. This was originally to my 2012 GT500. It was the roof for that, which is like 2 cars ago. So yeah, I was going to do that on the roof, and now I've just got some extra gloss black vinyl laying around. So I'm gonna kind of mock this up. I'm gonna cut, you know, sections of it and like little pieces off. I'm not doing the corner lights. We're not touching those. I actually really like, long story short, I had black housing ones, and one day my girlfriend was driving around and it literally flew out. It wasn't secured properly, but it flew out, and they were to this, and the only way I could get those black corner lights is to buy a whole new assembly, and I wasn't about that. So I bought clear corners, and they actually look pretty fire. If you look at the side profile, it looks pretty sweet. I actually really do like it. So we're not touching those corners. We're only doing this. Again, I don't know how aggressive or deep of a cut we're going to kind of go, because obviously I don't want to cut a ton of light output. Granted, we do have those, which are super bright. These are switchbacks, so during the day, these are white, and at night, my fog lights are always on, and we have the hidden light bar. But let's cut off some vinyl and kind of figure out where we want to go on this. All right, guys, we got the hood popped, and I've got the vinyl cut in the 2 little pieces right here. They are long enough to go across here. Again, I don't know how aggressive I'm gonna go. I know I don't want to cut off a ton of light, and I definitely don't want to cut off this daytime running light. So I'm thinking about starting kind of up here and going down. But again, I don't want it to be too aggressive because I don't want it to cut off a ton of light. So maybe up here, come down here. Because I did see a guy in the Sequoia group, and he had a really thin line, but he had clear headlights, so it's much more noticeable. You can see mine. This is, I know there's a lot of reflection. This is all black up here, so it's not as nearly as noticeable if I did a thin kind of strip like him. So I need to definitely go a little more aggressive. So let me get some masking tape, and we'll kind of see what we're going for. All right, boys, I'm kind of liking this. I feel there's still some room. So there's a clear distinction there. I feel like this covers up a good bit, but if you look, it doesn't really cut off the light output a ton, because obviously I don't care that much about the light going upwards. My light bar, I know it doesn't look like it, but the light bar actually does a really good job at projecting out pretty far and like covering treetops and stuff. So I think this is good. Now the only thing that I'm wondering in my head is, do I want the vinyl to only go to right here, or do I want the vinyl to go to here? That I don't know. That I just don't know. Also, another problem that I have just now constructed in my head is I don't know how I'm going to get the exact same result on both sides. Yeah, I don't know. But let me know what you think down below. If the eyelid should have stopped right up here, or if they should have stopped down here. You guys will see what we do in the next clip, or the next couple clips, because again, I still have to find out how to replicate this exact thing on this side. I mean, honestly, even if it's close enough, who cares, right? So anyways, boys. Okay, so not gonna lie, we're kind of freeballing it, but I think this is good. How I've been doing this, it's pretty redneck, I know. I've been taking kind of my finger and measuring the distance between this and this. It's about a knuckle, a little above my knuckle. Let's go to the other one. It's kind of the same-ish thing. You know what I mean? Pretty redneck, I know. And again, I did the same thing over here on the corners. But honestly, I think it's pretty even. Now I just have to figure out whether I want the vinyl to stop at the top or the bottom. Again, let me know. I'll let you guys get a little shot here. What you think I should have done. In the next clip, you guys will know what we're gonna do. All right, boys, I've decided we're gonna send it. We're gonna go to the bottom line here. Worst comes to worst, I cut with an X-Acto knife, you know. Try to do it really lightly so I don't make a line, but you know, worst comes to worst. I did have to take out these because obviously these have to be wrapped properly. And I actually cut the pieces in half from what they were, so it'd be easy to work with. So let's apply these. Are you guys ready for this? I am so happy with how this came out. It looks insane. Took me probably 20 minutes altogether. You guys saw the time lapse, hopefully, if it actually recorded properly. Because I did a time lapse on the other one, didn't record. So we'll find out. If you guys didn't see a time lapse and that one didn't save either. Oh my gosh, does this look insane. Such a small thing, cost me maybe $5 worth of vinyl wrap. I am so freaking happy. Also like the edges and the corners and stuff, and I know I didn't use a heat gun. Guys, I don't really care about the creases. I just care about the front, okay? I just care about the front, what it looks like at the front. I don't care if there's excess, whatever, at the top. When you open the hood, I'm not worried about that. Are you guys ready to see this though? Because good God, does it look good. Check it out, boys. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at that. That looks so mean. And it looks so good, obviously black with the gloss black. Good God, does that look freaking good. Get that kind of angle there with the V8 badge. Look at that. Man, I'm so happy. I'm ready to tackle those badges, get it looking like that. 2 simple changes are gonna completely transform this front end. I am super pumped. Let me get a toothpick and we're gonna start picking off this dip. I'm gonna pop the hood first so it's a little easier for me to work with. Oh man, that looks crazy. Sorry boys, I just can't help it. Man, that looks good. All right, you guys, I had to end up taking this out because what a nightmare. If you guys look, all this havoc caused over here. This one I'll probably take off and clean up too. I think I'm gonna hit this with some Goo Gone and scrub this in the sink because look at this. There's 2 layers of Plasti Dip on here, and honestly, it's my fault because the first time I Plasti Dipped this, it was in the rain and I wanted to get out of the rain and I only did like 2 coats and I was like, oh, it's good enough for me. I'm gonna keep it black, whatever. Well, now I don't want it black. And that was like 10 minutes of work. So yeah, we're not doing that to all the rest of the letters. We're just gonna hopefully have some dip remover. We'll find out. All right, guys, not gonna lie, bad news bears. I ended up taking this off and then I ended up putting like Goo Gone on it to scrape off all the Plasti Dip. And look what happened. It's supposed to be silver under there and it basically wiped away the silver. Pretty butthurt. And there's no easy way for me to just dip just the letters because the letters don't actually come out. They might look like it, but they don't. The letters don't actually come out. Yeah, they're like kind of plastic welded in there, you can see. Yeah, super frustrating. So I think what I'm gonna do is just dip this whole thing the bronze color that I have on. Sorry if I'm making you boys sick over here. I think I'm just gonna dip it just this color so it matches, and yeah, whatever. And I know that might be a little much for this whole thing, but I'm thinking I'm gonna focus really heavily on the letters, and all the lines and stuff will kind of be like a lighter color, and the rest of the grill is black, so I think it'll still look good. So that's 1 coat on that V8 badge, and we're gonna go crazy on this one. And I'm hoping that this silver doesn't mess with the color, but because you're supposed to Plasti Dip black and then put that on top, we're just going straight for that. So wish me luck. Everybody, I'm at a gas station filling up. The badges look pretty good. Didn't get all the silver off and it definitely shows through, but let me show you what it looks like. I am pumped. So here we go. We got the eyelids. It came out really good. You can't even notice the lines that much and the badges. I'll show you close up. You can kind of see like a little bit. You really got to be close. Look how she looks, boys. I'm super, super happy with how this came out. I'm probably gonna finish this video in the truck because I really need gas. There's 0 miles to empty. But boys, that looks incredible. Worth every minute. All right, guys, we're in the Sequoia. What a transformation indeed. Now, I understand that, you know, this isn't some crazy, insane thing that we did, but I made some small changes, and in my personal opinion, it made a very, very big difference, and I absolutely love it. I'm getting rid of the truck, but for now, it's something to me that's gonna look a lot nicer, a lot cooler, a lot better. And secondly, I'm hoping it'll push somebody over the edge to actually want to purchase, the vehicle from those little changes. And it is little, and it was cheap, probably under $10 for everything. But in my opinion, it makes a very large difference. It looks phenomenal, and I'm so happy. But I took about an hour or so to take care of everything. I don't know if I'm going to do some other little mods. There's like a Toyota Camry reflector, like LED reflector light that fits in these reflectors that I could do, that I'm thinking about, pretty cheap to do. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know if this is going to be the last video on the Sequoia or not. I will make some sort of video whenever I sell it, but yeah, I just, I don't know. I got a hair up my ass about wanting to modify one of my vehicles, and the AMG is way too expensive to do anything to on the whim, because everything's $20 million for it. But yeah, super cheap, super effective, and I absolutely love it. Tell me what you guys think below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.